Therapist Jessica Bento. Hopefully you read Jessica's article previously in our blog at DVRTfitness.com about the value of the big toe. If not, definitely check it out. It's going to change the way you think a lot about your different movement patterns. In essence, we need to make sure that a lot of times, at least in introduction to a lot of movements, we're using the big toe. Especially one of our favorite exercises, Bulgarian, or if you like call them rear foot elevated split squats. Now, there's been a lot of talk recently, people like Dr. Stuart McGill talked about not liking this exercise a little bit because of the shear force upon the SI joint. Well, let's talk about one of the problems and why that happens. So if Jessica goes in that position and lays her foot just up on the box like so, she can use her back hip a little bit, but predominantly she's using that front leg. And what ends up happening, not going through proper progression, when Jessica goes down in position, she'll end up leaning back and trying to make up for the lack of stability in the back hip by going to lumbar extension. So what we want to do is see people control their pelvis more. And ironically, if you have people go up into the step and they actually plant their toe through, now she can actively use that hamstring glute a lot more effectively. And what that does is create a little lock upon her pelvis that allows her to go down that position without going into quite as much lumbar extension. So it's a really great, easy tip to do to really remedy that problem. If you have people with toe problems, lower the step because the higher up you go, not only is it more mobility upon the hip, but also the big toe as well. Now, the way we can sort of advance that and actually reinforce it is to build more core stability. We know if we have better core stability, things tend to work better, especially not going into lumbar extension. So if I give Jessica here one of our core USBs, she's going to grab the middle. If she goes back, planting that toe into the bench here, and as she slowly goes down, presses the weight out, she's really got to engage her core, and it's a lot harder between using her feet, using her trunk to go into that lumbar extension. So it's a great way to introduce that concept of how to brace while being in an unstable position. Now, if she grabs our power USB here and goes in our front loaded position, now we're placing a little bit more load upon her, so we're definitely working a little bit more strength in the lower body, but also building a lot of that core strength and stability too. You can see it's a little challenging in that position. She's pulling the weight in, and again, by using the back toe and the front foot and actively pulling the weight in towards her, she does a great job of going straight up and down into this movement, really avoiding, again, that lumbar extension. So a lot of times it's not a matter of is an exercise good or bad, it's at what level we're performing it and can we build better progressions. So if you use some of these tips, you'll find that you feel good actually doing a lot of these more advanced drills and you're building more success in your fitness programs. So check out more at DVRTfitness.com.